goodness, hello, happy Tuesday. It's good to see you all. Hope you're well. Who did I scare? Show of hands. Did I scare you? I didn't mean to scare you, because if I did, it's whatever. But if I didn't, then you guys are just used to me being a silly person, because that's how I like to see it. Guys, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming out and being a part of the amazingness that we've got going on here. You died to fall damage from a ladder. Well, don't do that. At least you learned, right? You can't trust ladders. You cannot trust a ladder. All right, we need to repair our tools and stuff. So we're going to cut this out and then go repair. Place to start a taxi, the entire game slows to like 5 FPS. Yeah? How often did that happen to you in a 4-hour stint? I like them thick, you guys. At the end? Okay. Because you were done then. Oh. Well, you said sometimes like it happened more than once. Bye, Doozy. Have fun. And it was fine. So here's what I've learned from my short stint of watching airports, Jonah, and you can either confirm or deny this. You can only have one runway. Hi, nieces. Welcome in. Is that a confirm or a deny? It's a deny? You can have more than one runway? This airport has 4 runways. Interesting. Yeah, do I mean bees? No, I mean repair tools. But if there's an instance where we can look at bees, we'll stop and look at bees. Because I've seen 2 streamers play it and they can't put more than 1 runway down. Yeah, Supercat has the bee emotes. What happens after the first runway? I have no idea. I didn't like expound into it. I was just watching them complain that they couldn't do a second one. I don't know. He must be feeling nice this morning. I've never said no bees. I've always told you that we're not in a position to go see the bees and you take it as a no. So I think you're just being more understanding today as opposed to me being nice. I think you have to level up the airport to have more runways. Oh, okay. Hi, Geeson. How are you, buddy? Welcome, welcome. I don't know. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, Jonah. I'm being nice to you today. That could be a thing, yeah. Is it because you were hacking and using mods so you didn't notice that? Answer me! Have everything unlocked, you're just like pulling all the stuff out, building an airport. A massive level 0 airport. Yeah, Jonah, He's sipping the 5th, everybody. See that? Oh. I tried to float down, and I guess the game didn't register that I hit space the second time. To turn on the elytra. It's elytra. Dun 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 dun. Just throwing villagers into lava. Hey, you know what? Are you at least saying a chant first before you before you do it? Kalima! If you get the reference, you know what I'm talking about. I did find out you have to have an airport headquarters to start an airline. Okay. It functions just like industries or parks does. You gotta have the main building, which turns it into the building, and then you get other things and add to it and everything else. Just shouting rejected. Oh, okay. That's something I need to learn before I die. I've never been able to do the electric slide. It's electric. Dun 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 dun. It's just a really weird waltz, Wikipedia. You can probably learn it in 5 minutes on a YouTube video. Obelia and Wikipedia. Oh, you guys. Wikipedia, how's everything over at Super Mega Bank Conglomerate LLC Incorporated today? Are you having a wondrous day? Jonah, how much snow did you get the other day in your blizzard? I know the peeps in northern Ohio are expecting to get like 2 feet. Fully into your new role, some hitting the ground running. Oh, I didn't know you just recently acquired a new role. Is this your big wig position? Or is this a bigger wig position? How powdered is your wig? Yeah, then you when you move to the VIP role or the VP role. I gotcha. Around a foot. I gotcha. Do you enjoy snow, Jonah? Do you like playing in the snow, or are you too old for that shit? Because I'm too old for that shit, but I still love it. I'm like a big kid when it comes to snow. I like to break icicles off and eat them and build snowmen and... Never too old to play in the snow. Hell yeah, Vientos. That's what I'm saying. It's snowy here right now. Tired of it already. What's up, Kamipulu? Welcome in. How much snow you guys got going on? Kamipulu's in a state no one wants to live in, even himself. He's like, we're full. Stop coming here. As long as I can do that, I don't mind it. Oh, okay. So in other words, you don't like going out and playing in the snow. Oh, that's crazy, Kamipulu. Are you close enough to where the lakes affect you for lake effect snow, or are you not that close? That one is 14 degrees, but how else will snow exist? It has to be below freezing. And 14 degrees isn't any different than like 30 at the end of the day. Oh, the lake doesn't affect you guys at all? Okay. Between 30 and 36. But it'll start melting above 32. It just doesn't stick. Well, no, I get that. Having it stick is the best part. It's like ordering sushi and going to pick up the sushi and all the rice falls off. That's not fun. You want the rice to stick. That's the whole point of it. You go outside and there's like murder scenes of Frosty the Snowman everywhere. It's not fun. Who eats sushi? You don't eat sushi? I eat sushi. You live in what's considered a high-altitude desert. Really, Kamipulu? That's interesting. Jonas is black. Really? What is your favorite food of choice? I can't believe you live in a major metropolitan area right on the water and you don't eat sushi. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to message her back. She's probably mad at me right now. Don't be mad. Hi. I meant to DM you. Fish from the East River, okay. Wait, what? Over a mile above sea level and very little water, very low air humidity. Wait, what, Jonah? I'm not saying to go out into your own water and get it, but I'm saying that when it comes off of the boat, it's a little fresher if it gets delivered to places that are on the water as opposed to, you know, a couple hours inland. Jonah. I don't mean New York sourced sushi. That would taste like shit. You take one bite and you forget about it. Hi, Sis Steffies. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Happy Tuesday. Guys, it's Tuesday. I'm really sad I missed Sunday. Fish, fresh fish. Here would be fish swimming in water that once came from under the city. Well, yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if someone goes fishing, it's the fish that they catch when they bring it to port is going to be fresher there than it would be in, like, Albany, for example. Because in order for it to survive out in Albany, it's got to be flash frozen. Maybe not, you know, in New York if there's a quick turnaround at the sushi places. There are inland fish farms? Well, alright, Jonah. Jonah's actualing me, chat. You're not... I'm just trying to give you for instance, my friend. But sure. I wouldn't doubt that one bit. You're still sick? Well, that's no fun. Jonah. I'm over here just trying to have a conversation. Getting shut down left and right. It's okay, Jonah. I still love you, buddy. Even though you were blinded by the allure of airports. Entropy, are you actualing me too? Are you guys getting snow where you're at? Entropy? Taking the wieners full scale. That's what I'm all about. This is Steffies. No snow? I gotcha. I do prefer to get seafood from places that are within an hour from the ocean. That's some of the best places to get them from. I lived in South Florida for 12 years. When I moved back up here to Raleigh and I tried to order seafood, it just wasn't the same. It didn't hit the same. You would not get seafood in Denver. Actually, they might have fish farms there, Jonah. You know, because they're inland and stuff. Farm food. You live by the ocean, but the sushi here isn't that great. Well, that's kind of sucks. If seafood hits you, it's not prepared correctly. I mean, it depends on how raw you like your sushi, Warner. Give me that tail! Oh, yeah! They don't have cattle farms near Los Angeles, but you don't see them going without steak. Well, no, because you don't eat steak raw. That's a different conversation altogether, Kamipulu. Well, I mean, I have too, but I'm just saying typically. Of all the sushi I've ever eaten, I've eaten considerably more sushi, like salmon in the form of sushi than I have cooked or otherwise. What do I think rare is? I mean, I get what you're saying, Kamipulu, but I mean, coffee time. Want to enjoy your coffee. What I'm saying, Kamipulu, is it's been seared. A rare steak is still seared. So it has to go through a process of being cooked, so it's no longer the same piece of meat that it was. It is entropy, but boy, do I have to be somewhere that I'm safe in order to eat that stuff. I'm not gonna go to some random new place and get it. I'm gonna buy something safe while I'm there. You don't have any sushi places near you? Are you near a big city, Sistefes, or no? And Jonah, right? Preferably while it's still on the boat. But yeah, steak is like a whole different, I was gonna say it's a whole different animal. It's a whole different thing because like, it has a longer shelf life. It's cooked first before it's served, 99% of the time. So you can't really compare it to like fresh fish for sushi. Three hours from Columbus, so no. Wait, where the hell are you? 3.5 hours from Indianapolis and 3 hours from Columbus. There's not like any town near you? Not like a major metropolitan area, just like a city or a town, I guess. If you're in Ohio, there's not a lot of big places in Ohio. It's just windmills and snow. Shut it. Tell me I'm wrong. The closest sushi place would be like an hour? That's crazy. And Wikipedia, the only thing you had going for you was the Drew Carey show. After that went away, no one cared anymore. The Browns? Who the hell are those guys? Slander and lies. When LeBron James left the Cavaliers, no one cared about Cleveland anymore. Only thing I hear with Cleveland in it nowadays is a Cleveland steamer, and you don't want that associated with you guys. Ohio has the best people, though. I'm not there. Maybe the best looking people. We have Obelia in Ohio. Yes, you do. She's if you took Ohio and folded it in half, you and her will be touching, Wikipedia. She's directly across from you, across the lake or whatever. She's over there. You have the most dog shows. Hey, more power to you. That's good for you, though, because you got the doggies. I just got to come back to Ohio? Oh, I really don't want to. I don't have any time to take off. I miss Sunday. I feel so bad that I miss Sunday. I think that was my one vacation for the year. I got to get back to the grind. I've been falling off. I haven't been networking. People forget who I was. I come back and they're like, "Are you a streamer?" And I'm like, "You know who I am. Krillin." And the internet goes out, and I'm in my room crying, and blame you for missing Sunday. It's not your fault, it's my fault. Stop trying to take the blame for shit. Guys, throw stuff at Amelia. She's trying to blame herself for me missing Sunday. Not true. It's what you do in Ohio. What, take the blame? Same service in the same location. I have to get gigabit internet to have stable uploads. Spare Canadians. Wait, what? Because we're the heart of it all. Oh my god, get out of here. You still feel bad. Stop, don't feel bad. Everything's fine. You kept me there hostage. Yeah, right. I was a willing participant. The uploads were not great. So wait, do you have gigabit up and down where you are, or do you have less because there's no fiber in your building? Because it could just be coax in your building. But I don't know how New York works with their utilities. Because I have a fiber internet, Jonah, but it's coax from the box to my apartment because the apartment's old. So my speeds are horrible compared to what they could be if I actually had a fiber connection. Because where I live at, I can get gigabyte internet if I had a gigabyte connection. I know that doesn't make any sense to you guys if you don't know, but if you know, it makes perfect sense. And it sucks that it has to be that way. Gigabit up only. Coax, but the uploads are not the same depending on the level. Gigabit offers the highest uploads up to 40. Yeah, because it's up to coax, yeah. Because if you didn't have the coax, you would have 1,000 megabits up. You mean gigabit down only? Oh. I mean, you said up only. That's, I knew it was backwards from what I'm used to hearing, but I was like, hey, maybe in New York, it's different. Well, Amelia, I mean, if you understand the woes of freaking cable versus coax, and you've been through that whole rigmarole before, then you understand what I'm saying when I say that. I just didn't want to have to explain it all again. Do you have gigabit up down fiber, but that's different ISP and depending on the building, which is not yours, unfortunately? Are you guys in a contract? Is that why? So what you're saying, Jonah, is we need to get like a streamer house together, right? We need to get a streamer house together. We need like 5 or 6 of us to split rent in a big, nice house with like the best internet ever. And we can have 5 different connections. That way we're not stepping on each other's toes. You don't? It's okay, Amelia. You weren't expected to. Your internet's way too expensive. How much is your internet? Big brain thinking? I'm just trying to find a way to get by, Vientos. That's how they do it over in Texas. They're all in Texas because there's no state taxes in Texas. There's big streamer houses over there. Yeah, Jonah, I get that. 100 a month for 500 megabits. Yeah, that is kind of expensive, but you're also out in the middle of nowhere, though, Kamipulu. You have the dumb. So we all. Mine's included in the rent, Kamipulu, but I think mine is like 45. And I get, right now I get 400 down and like 30 up. Which when I start downloading a Steam game, my stream crashes. Oh, because it takes away from the upload and the whole thing turns into a buffering nightmare. Gig would be 250? That's crazy. At least you've got that option, Kamipulu. I don't even have that option here. I wish I could have a separate account and have gig internet here, but it's impossible. You would think for a big apartment complex that they would shell out the extra funds to get the fiber put in here. That way they could advertise that while they're jacking the rent prices up. Streamer House, Austin 2023. We'll have to discuss the details on that, Jonah. I'll make a stream team called the Degenerates. Because I'm a partner, I can make a team if I want to. I haven't made one yet. So I'll make one called the Degenerates. We all live in the same house. We use different internet connections. Yeehaw! I gotta start doing my taxes this weekend. I'm not looking forward to it. Yeehaw! Rhyme cowboy! Nope. Get out of here. Awesome. What am I making in the Nether? We're gonna make a gold farm, but I gotta spawn proof the entire area. So I have to eliminate any block that can spawn a monster. And I have to do it within the vicinity of things being able to spawn or stick around. So I have to clear a 256 square area, blocks, from bedrock up to bedrock to the bottom. But what I did was, I chose a primarily lava-covered area because it's less for me to clear out, and I want to use this as the floor. So I just got to put a ceiling in and like a platform down the bottom, and we're finished. But I got to clear everything out first.